Hi, I'm Wilson. I'm back here playing Dungeon Plungin, and if you've been following a couple of my videos, then you'll know that I'm in the final room. I'm in the unique room, which is actually called the Eye of Doom. You can see that I've written in there, I've penciled in a little eye. Let me move that a little closer. That's probably about as close as I'll be able to get it to you. And yeah, there's my eye. Here's my 6x6 room. Here is my figure. I'm using Count Strahd from the Ravenloft D&D series as a mini because I happen to have them. Otherwise, I'm not really using minis for this game, as I've already told you. So the demon goes there, and there was 4 gremlins, and I'm using these, again, these fuzzy chair felt marker things. And I've placed them in the room as per the regulation. And here are my boys here. Here's Attila and Tank with Yara and Ender in behind. So Yara's going to use her mana wand and see where that gets. But these guys, although they do not ambush, they are always prepared. And the way this reads, it seems as though these guys, the enemies, are actually going to get to attack first. Now the gremlins are curious, and I'll get to them in a second. But here's what it says about the Eye of Doom. The Eye of Doom is a 6x6 room. There's only one entrance to this room, which is the great door that we came in by. The Eye of Doom is at the base of the old tower, and a minor demon has been using the building as a location to hide while becoming more and more powerful. Now he and his minions, which are the 4 gremlins, have been performing evil augmentation rituals and stealing treasures from the local population. In his possession is the sacred staff from the Fainsworth Shrine. Aha! We knew that it was stolen in our opening color text. The demon is using the staff to boost the power of his rituals, and this is the origin of the strange knocking noise late at night. He must be stopped before he gets too powerful. So the demon figure is on the Eye of Doom square in the center of the room, and it says he will always detect the hero and attack immediately. Now the 4 gremlins, they have a curious way of doing things. Here's my characters. I'll put them there. The 4 gremlins, they have a sneaky attack. That's the law of their attack, and so they wait and only attack the nearest hero in an adjacent space to another monster. So, in other words, the gremlin will attack. They will attack if cornered and attacked by a hero. So, I mean, in self-defense they'll attack, but otherwise they don't. So that's part of the key to this. So if the lesser demon here, minor demon, moves forward and attacks, say, Attila, which I'll have him do, bang bang, now the gremlins will kind of activate. They feel confident. So let's have these guys attack first, and then we will proceed from there. Okay, so the minor demon attacks with 5. There's my 5 dice. Needs a 5 or a 6 for a success. And we'll have him attacking Attila, who's got a 3 defense. And he gets 1, 2, 3 hits. 3 6s right there. Seems somehow appropriate for a demon. So 3 6s on the hit. And Attila will need to defend that with his defense of 3. Yep, he doesn't have any actual armor. I don't believe I could afford any. So Attila gets 1 successful defense. So that means 2 hits. So Attila is down to 1 life point. We're going to have to be careful here. I think Attila won't have any problem with the gremlins, but yeah, he can't sustain another one of those. A guy attacking him with 5 power. Okay, so Tank, I guess I have the choice here of either activating my heroes now or activating the gremlins. But I suppose if our minor demon wasn't surprised and the gremlins weren't either, so I guess they should attack. So fair's fair, they're going to need to attack Attila. Now if Attila dies, that's okay. The other guys can carry on, and in fact we can bring him back to the sarcophagus and resurrect him, and we could even do that now actually, but he's only getting, well, no, he's not dead yet, I guess. So anyway, okay, so the gremlins have a movement of 3. So this one, 1, 2, 3, is going to fly up and also attack Attila because he's right beside Attila, and they get a 2 and 1 hit, got a 5. So Attila's defense hopefully will sustain, and it does. So Attila rolls 2 2s, but also a 6. There's nowhere to push Attila back on that hit because Yara's in the way and Tank's in the way, so everything stays the same. So here's the other gremlins. They have a movement of 3. 1, 2, 3. So that one will attack with hits 2, but this time it'll attack Tank, who has a defense of 2. One hit, rolls a 4 and a 5, and Tank's defense of 2. He's got a defense of 2 and an armor of 2, so that means he can defend with 4, and he got two successes. So no problem for Tank. Now this gremlin's going to activate. 1, 2, 3. Kind of cozying right up there to make it awful hard for us to get in. That's fine. So this gremlin attacks Tank and gets 1 hit, a 5 and 3. So the 5 is successful, the 3 is not, against Tank's 4 defense. And Tank rolls 1 success, which is enough. So still no damage on Tank. There's 1 gremlin left, and there's no room. Well, he can't move. He can only move 3. So we'll have him move 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So they're done. Now it's the hero's turn. Let's see if Yara can succeed in casting a spell that will create some space here. So Yara's going to attack this guy here with her magic, her mana wand. Wand of Mana, whatever that was called. I think it was, yeah, mana wand. So it's a +1 on magic. So she gets to attack with magic, which is 4, and then she gets a +1, which is 5. Now, she typically is terrible at this, but let's see how she does. This has a range of up to 8, and it's basically a fireball that comes out of her wand. Oh, she gets 3 hits. 3 hits. And the gremlin has a defense of 1 and a life of 1. So we know even if the gremlin succeeds, which it does, that's still 2 hits, which is more than enough to kill that gremlin. So that's good. Good for you, Yara. Done. So Yara's made her attack. Now Tank is going to step into this space, and Tank is going to attack this gremlin. So Tank attacks with a 4 with his mighty axe for a +1 of 5. So Tank attacks with a 5 and gets 1, 2, 3 hits. That's going to do it because the gremlin can roll for 1 defense. Let's have the gremlin do that. It is not successful. The gremlin takes 3 damage, even though it can't handle 3 damage, and is more than killed. So Tank cleaved that gremlin in half. Ender is going to step into the gap right there, and Ender is going to take a shot at this gremlin. Now, this is going to be a little more fair. Ender only has an attack of 1. So even though Ender's got a hammer, it's actually -1 to enemies' defense rolls. So it kind of works the same way. So instead of the gremlin being able to defend with 1 die, it can't defend with any. So all Ender needs to do is get a hit. And he did. Success. We're doing well here. Okay, another gremlin gone. This is actually going a little bit easier than I thought it would. And finally, I don't believe Attila has had the privilege, if I remember correctly. So Attila, and Attila's the strong one too. Attila gets 7 attack, 4 natural attack, and 3 because of his great sword. So Attila, chances are, is going to do pretty good. So the only one we haven't attacked here is the minor demon, but that's okay. Let's take out the gremlins. 1, 2, 3. 2 6s and a 5. 3 hits out of 7 tries. This gremlin, as again, we already know this, will defend with 1. Successfully defends 1. So 2 hits are successful. Only 1 life point. More than enough. The gremlin is dead. Okay, so you can see how things are set up here. We've got mostly everyone's in the room, and the minor demon's right there ready to attack. So who will the minor demon attack? Well, let me see here. It doesn't have any special magical powers or anything. So I guess he probably, let's just say he sees the weakness in Attila. So let's have him attack Attila. I mean, that would make sense, right? I mean, I don't want Attila to die, but let's be fair about it. So the demon with a 5 attacks Attila and gets 1, 2, 3 hits. Attila has a defense of 3, so we'll need to be successful with all 3 in order to live. And is successful with 2. So Attila takes 1 damage and Attila dies. Okay, so we don't lose the game because Attila is dead. In fact, we can bring Attila off the board, and according to the rules, as I remember them, we can assume that we're sort of carrying Attila with us now. Because what we can do is we can make our way back to the sarcophagus later if we desire. But Attila is dead. Now when it comes to leveling up and stuff like that after this quest, this might make a little bit of a difference because we're going to have to pay to get him resurrected and then probably healed up for certain points and stuff. But he'll still collect experience and he'll get in on the boon and all the same kinds of things everyone else did. So Attila's dead, and that's it for the minor demon's attack. Attila will go over there. Here's Yara. Yara, and we've got the attack of 4 plus the wand is an attack of 5. So she's going to try to light up the demon and see how we do here. Surprisingly okay with 2 hits. Now the demon has a defense of 5, so he might rebuff these without too much issue. 2 hits and 1 defense, so that's good. So the demon's down to, I'll just write it down here. Goes from 5 to 4. All right. Oh, actually, where's the life of the minor demon? Oh, yeah. Let me explain this. I don't know why I thought it was 5. I guess because of the attack and defense. The life of the demon is actually here on the life chart. So every time you hit the demon, you roll on the life chart. And so you never know. This hit could actually succeed in killing the demon. So let's see. It's kind of a fun part of the game because it leaves it ambiguous. So sometimes the demon seems to go on and on and on and on and on, but eventually if you hit it enough, it's going to be, there's a cumulative piece there. Okay, so we got a hit on the demon, so we must roll on the chart. It's a d6, and the only way to defeat the demon is with an 8. So we get a 4, so nothing. I can explain this maybe later when I wrap up. So even though that was a hit, there's nothing. All right, tank. It's too bad we don't have Attila because Attila has really the best chance of hitting of anybody. So tank has his attack of 4 and the axe of +1 and gets 2 hits. 2 hits. So the demon's going to get pushed. Actually, I guess the demon would have got pushed that way in the first place. So tank will step up like that, hits the demon, is pushed with 2 hits, defense of 5, and gets 3 defense. So no, I don't even roll on the life chart now because there's no hits. Now whether I would even bother, I guess Ender can try. So Ender will 1, 2, 3 take his move of 3 and attack with his mighty dagger. No, hammer actually. Gets to roll 1 and misses. Okay, so here is our guy. Now he can fly and stuff like that, but since Ender's right in front of him, it's his attack. So he will attack with his 5 and gets 2 hits. 2 hits on my 1 defense. Yep, that's what it looks like. Actually 2. I've got leather armor. So 2 hits on 2 defense, and I get 1 save. So my life goes from 3 to 2. This could be a little harder than I thought. Okay, so they've had their turn, and now it's our turn again. So I'm going to have Yara step into the room. Now she can hit anything in the room now because the range of her mana wand is 8. So let's get her to do her attack, which she does against her magic, which is 4, +1 for the mana wand. And she gets, looks like 1, nope, 2 hits, 2 5s. That was almost a fumble actually, because I got 2 1s as well, but still 2 5s is better than that. So the defense of the minor demon is, no successes. So that's 2 hits, so I get to roll twice, I guess, on the life chart. Let's say we get to roll twice. So the first one is a 5, so nothing. The second one is a 2, so nothing. I need to get 6s in order to get somewhere with this. So let me finish this round, and just because this is going long, let me finish the attack. We'll have Ender attack and we'll have Tank attack, but then after that, maybe I'll go quiet. I'll go off air. I'll resolve this attack, and I'll come back and we'll wrap up with some, what was the result here and some concluding points. Okay, so trust me to take care of this, and we'll see you in a few. We'll see you next time. I'm Wilson, and thanks for watching my game of Dungeon Plungin'. One more to go.